McAllister, and yes, there is a table full of Brian's over here, by the way. But I've been friends with Chris for a number of years, and I have a few pages to get through, but I was actually not Chris's first choice, unfortunately. I guess he asked his good-looking friend, and he said no. And then he asked his smart friend at work, and he said no as well. And then he asked me, and since I said no twice already, I thought I would say yes. I love your laugh, by the way. It is so contagious. No, but I guess according to the wedding planner, she only had one rule. She really wanted the toast to be short, so he thought of me. But I beat you to the punch like that. No, I've known Chris for over 17 years, and we've become great friends. About 8 years ago, Chris and I took a huge risk, and we decided to quit our jobs and actually go consult for a company in Texas, and was really a brilliant idea, don't you think? But we decided we're going to consult for a company in Texas and build a software product for an investment company in the middle of 2008. And you know, I don't know if you know, 2008 was probably the worst recession or the worst financial crisis since the Great Depression. And Chris and I said, let's build a software product and try to sell it to people. Well, it turned out all right. You did a great job, and you know, starting a company is one thing, but starting it with one of your best friends is definitely another. So we're all worked out great, except for the table in the back, but Page 2. No. Anyway, I wanted to give some thanks to Chris and Wendy for inviting us to this great occasion and welcoming us into your family. Thank you very much. And thank you to your kids, Chris, Mac, and Molly, Anjali and Matt. To you, Chris and Wendy want you to know that they really appreciate how you've welcomed each other into your lives as well. And a special thanks to Wendy's parents, Yvonne and Ted. I don't know what. How you doing? That was a great phone call last week. They traveled all the way out here from Iowa, and you know, Chris and Wendy want to welcome you. Thank you very much for coming out. But Yvonne really wanted you to know that, you know, given the last few months of everything they've been through, they would not miss this for the world, and that really kept them going the last few months. Chris's parents, Lori and Ginny, how you doing? Thank you very much for being you, and for welcoming Chris's friends into your home, as well as Wendy, her family, and of course Chris's kids, and being the supportive parents that you have been. So, Chris, you just married your best friend, Wendy. She's so emotional, sensitive, always interested in long talks about feelings and analyzing everything. Holding things in for weeks on end and always needing an I love you at the start and the end of each day. Just wanting to be loved. Oh, wait, that was Chris. Sorry. For those that know Wendy, you know I wasn't really describing her personality traits, but Wendy is quite a pragmatic person, really down to earth, calm, cool under pressure, if you will. All attributes that have served you well through your years and made you successful in life and at IBM, and successful with Chris, of course. And that's really a big part of why Chris loves you so much. I guess these attributes are not something new to you, actually. Beth, your childhood friend. Where are you, Beth? Right here. Beth and your mother both agree that, you know, high school was a little bit too small for you. You had your eyes set on bigger things. However, you weren't always pragmatic and all businesslike. You would really, you know, if a friend was in need, you would take the shirt off your back at a moment's notice. Even purposefully tanking a cheerleading tryout so that your friend Beth would make the team and you wouldn't was definitely a good testament to your friendship. However, you know, Chris did call me this week in a little panic, and he's a little concerned with the checklist thing that you do, and you're a little bit over the top with the checklist. But
a lot of boxes to check.
I mean, you know, a checklist that says get up, brush your teeth, take a shower. Should be common sense things to do every day, but can you just add 2 things to your checklist? One is to have him call me every day, because, you know, him and the phone are not very good. And check in with Chris emotionally every day. Make sure he's okay, because he might be thinking about something 2 years ago. But Chris is really not that emotional. Well, all right, maybe he is. But because of that, he's built really strong relationships over the years. Or really not at all. It's kind of black and white. You know, either a friend or you're written off. But other than that, he's all heart. And the love that he has for his 2 kids, Mac and Molly, are really priceless, unwavering, and can't be questioned, that's for sure. The way that he's developed a great relationship with Matt and Anjali is quite impressive, to say the least. And according to Wendy, being loved the way that Chris loves Wendy is so pure and is something truly to cherish. They are so special together. They are so special together. Chris has always said, I just love being around her. Not just the fun times, but the quiet times, and challenging times too. They even have learned to love each other's passions in life. Chris has recently loved taking long family trips to Iowa to see her parents, hitting all the ballparks he could on the way, and he's always said he would cross the world with you as long as you would be by his side. And just include a margarita glass along with it as well. I don't know if you've seen their margaritas, but I heard they were good. I don't remember them, really. Chris and Wendy are actually both quite adventurous in different ways, complementing each other. Chris is more of a slow boil kind of an adventurous. He loves baseball, 4.5 hours of boringness, but Chris appreciates it. He doesn't want the casual fan there. Fishing, boating, flying. I don't know if you know, he's a pilot as well, which blew my mind. But and Chris also is quite the athlete. In high school, he was captain of the football team, captain of the basketball team, but he forgets to mention that there's only 10 people in his class. But that's all right. But hey, being the captain of 10 people is pretty good, I think. But Wendy's more of a fast car, hockey junkie, to say the least. Paintball kind of girl, if you will. By the way, if you do go paintballing, we did take him a couple years ago. He's a lot of fun to go with. We had to drag him there, but man, if you ever want to see a grown man cry, it was we're in the woods and all you hear is, ouch, ooh, ow, you were too close, get away. Anyway, Wendy's also realized a hidden passion for boating and tuna fishing. However, I truly believe that the real passion is doing an activity with the one that you love. Wendy, I know you secretly agree with me that you've hit the jackpot with cooking. I mean, Chris's real passion in life, I don't know if you know, is cooking. And being the pragmatic person you are, you probably looked at that and said, a few home-cooked meals once in a while. To be honest with you, I thought about marrying him a few times. That's just a little freaky. But the real truth is, I believe his passion for cooking is really because he's cooking for and with you on a regular basis, which he loves. Which is really why we're here today. When you are truly, truly in love, even sharing the simplest things in life are so much more enjoyable. Life from here on out for the both of you, because you're together, is going to be so much more enjoyable. And really, congratulations to Chris and Wendy, or the 3 of you, in the huge debt you just incurred from this wedding. If you can, please raise your glass. And let us now toast the happiness of Chris and Wendy. Chris and Wendy.
Cheers. Cheers. Here, Chris and Wendy.
Thanks. Thank you.
Cheers.